Welcome back to SaeJoeBackBaby's channel. Today we will be fighting 5 bots. Intermediate mode. This is just to practice Yasuo. Go and fight your counters while practicing your combo sets. I am versus Shen, Amamu, Warwick, Malphite, and Rammus.
I was chosen for a reason. I will not fail.
Do you see this? Do you remember my tips and trick Yasuo guide? Yeah, do that, and bait them out of the tower range. The bot will continue to chase no matter what. Then the bots will always run away when they reach a threshold. Riot created bots to be dumb, so don't be like them. When you kill him, you start to clear your farm out, then check map. Checking map and having a good map awareness are two different things. If you notice how this Shen is chasing me for the kill, it is the same as iron players. They chase and not realize how to play. The more you play with bots and scripters, the more you understand how they work. See how Shen will run when it reaches a low point of HP. Boom. So after you kill, just rinse and repeat. Unless you have enough gold to buy the item you need. When damaging towers, it will deal less damage before 5 minutes. So that is why I recalled. I bought a pickaxe and boots because I don't need attack speed if I understand that my Q at 0.5 seconds my E-dash will reset Q. Understanding this helps a lot. I just rinse and repeat what I learned and add new things. So let's speed this up. This is where I got greedy, or I just misplayed. In a real game, just recall because jungles will gank you. When I revived, I went to bot lane to fight Malphite and whoever was at bot. Since they pushed lane, I have to push back. Right here, I should have did my air blade combo set, but I didn't have enough attack speed. So I just did an alt and Q, and a few others. Now for this mistake, I stayed in tower range and queued Malphite, which then made the tower aim me.
Your turret has been destroyed.
The mistakes I made was not react fast enough. I knew Amamu was going to use Q, but I didn't click wind wall. I just got hit. What I do now is get Herald, clear my wave, and push topside. Not a lot of bronze, and low elo players know this, but having a good pressure on map can help team out a lot. Just not a lot of team members use this to their advantage because they are not thinking. They think don't die, and we win.
Those who do not heed the dragons will regret their words and deeds. A villain might dare to cross a dragon blessed. I will ensure they regret it. I must see the world as it is to make it better.
I chase them down and switch to pushing top lane. There is no point in chasing the kills when all the free gold and plating is right there. There isn't too much to say except by playing 1 versus 5 as a Yasuo with your counters. Can help you make plays, and it is a good way to learn how to actually play Yasuo. What you should know is to always look for dragons, always look for Herald, and always farm and get gold. Doing this will boost your wins by at least 10 to 20%. Things to consider. Your counters are CC. Any stun can ruin a Yasuo. The best ways to beat a Yasuo is to kite him and fight him away from your own minions.
Those who would break before they bend will break.
If Yasuo did a Q and flash instead of flash and Q, he would have gotten it. I'm going to be honest. It was a boring game. But again, I am already better than bots. I practice so much, and I mastered enough to know how to practically use my combo set. I know who beats me and I know who doesn't. I know the difference between good players and bad players. The only difference is that I troll and get tilted after getting way too fed fast. If someone feeds me early, late game I stop trying and we end up losing because of that. I will tell you what champions you can beat with a Yasuo. Ari, Fizz, Graves, Heimer, Ivern, Janna, Jinx, Callista, Katarina, Kayle, Kindred, Lucian, Misfortune, Nami, Nidalee, Orianna, Pike, Renata, Glask, Shaco, but Shaco players can outplay Yasuo. Sivir, Sona, Silas, Tristana, Twisted Fate, Twitch Vayne, Vel'Koz, Zeri, Zira, and Zoe. Most ranged attack damage carry type of champions will lose to Yasuo. All squishy champions lose to Yasuo. The most important thing about learning Yasuo is the more games you play, the more you want to play him. When you play him at a certain skill level, you start to be brain dead. And no matter what, you will start to go 1/10 and then carry because you know how to farm. That's the way of Yasuo. If there is any champions, I didn't mention them. They are champions that are even because Yasuo and them have something that can beat them. Or they just straight up counter Yasuo. Now let's get to spells. Spells can help you against your counters, as well as having a good rune page. Most Yasuo players just go Ignite and Flash. It is good, but Ignite isn't always good. There are some champions that deal more damage than you early game. Having Ignite just makes it harder for you to die, but you still die. I recommend Barrier Yasuo. Having barrier gives you 3 shields. The first is your passive shield. The next is barrier. The final is your passive shield again after you walk around and damage the enemy. It is almost a 300 extra shielding. That is powerful at level 1. Ignite does around 70 true damage at level 1. While barrier gives you 100 blocking damage. What is better, 100 or 70? But to be honest, it only matters about situations. Most of the time, barrier would win. But versus heavy self-healing, Ignite trumps them. Now let's talk about teleport and exhaust. Teleport is good when you know you are going to split push the whole game. Exhaust is when you know the enemy team will be faster than you and will burst you down faster. Other than that, barrier is up. Teleport used to be good, but it isn't as good. To be honest, Yasuo is such a fun champion and is very hard to master. I still don't master Yasuo. You can tell because I'm in bronze. The best part about all of this is that knowing how to play Yasuo will make you brain dead. Now let's watch the game and enjoy the final stretch. Remember to hit the like button, subscribe, and comment. I just know that life will not be what you expect. People are gonna hurt you, while you have no power to do anything. But listen up. If you fear the worst will come for you. If you fear nothing, something will make you fear. Enjoy life, and remember, a little kindness goes a long way.